Welcome back to Altitude Addicts. Today, we are taking an inside look at the massive transformation happening deep in Siberia at the Irkutsk Aviation Plant. From frontline fighter jets like the Su-30SM2 to the make-or-break MC-21 Airliner, this legendary facility is completely overhauling its assembly lines. Stick around till the very end to see how close they actually are to full-scale serial production. The Irkutsk Aviation Plant is commemorating its 92nd anniversary of operations. However, the historic Siberian aircraft factory is currently preoccupied with the future. The plant is currently engaged in simultaneous development of the Yak-130 trainer, the Su-30SM2 fighter, and the upcoming Yak-130M. Its most significant industrial priority is the increase in serial production of the Yakovlev MC-21-310 passenger aircraft. The most recent production figures from the plant suggest that the primary focus is currently on improving the predictability and efficiency of aircraft assembly. In recent years, the factory has installed new equipment and reconstructed production facilities, according to Andrei Soinov, the director of the plant. Optimizing manufacturing processes, establishing a more rhythmic production cycle, and accelerating aircraft movement through the production line are the current priorities. Currently, 18 aircraft are in work, of which 10 are joined airframes, including 4 aircraft in a high degree of readiness, Soinov stated, as reported by Irkutsk Online. The facility anticipates that the 4 aircraft will be transported to its flight test station by the conclusion of 2026. These figures provide a visual representation of a factory that is transitioning from infrastructure modernization to a higher rate of serial output. The goal is to improve the operational efficiency of the entire production process, thereby enabling aircraft to progress through successive stages with fewer delays, rather than merely expanding individual workshops. But look, let's be real for a second. Building high-tech jetliners at scale when your entire supply chain is under pressure is just plain messy. So don't touch that dial just yet, because coming up in a few moments, we are going to look straight into the classified history of this Siberian complex and how it originally hid in plain sight. The MC-21-310, a narrow-body passenger aircraft that is domestically oriented, serves as the focal point of the project. The first aircraft assembled at Irkutsk using serial production technologies has been finalized and was flown to Zhukovsky near Moscow in early August. The transfer of the aircraft from the Irkutsk production line to the flight test environment is a critical milestone in the transition from development aircraft to a repeatable manufacturing process. The MC-21 is also undergoing flight testing. 2 experimental aircraft are currently participating in the program, and as of July 1st, 2026, they had completed 200 flights, including 101 certification flights. The MC-21 principal designer, Vitaly Narishkin, forecasts that the overall test program will be completed in June 2027, while Yakovlev anticipates obtaining the MC-21 type certificate by the end of 2026. Here at Altitude Addicts, we track these certification milestones closely, and commemorating the anniversary for the Irkutsk plant is less about reflecting on the past and more about showcasing the readiness of its manufacturing base for a new era of aircraft production. To understand where they are going, we have to see where it all began, with the factory's history dating back to 1932, when construction started on the fringes of Irkutsk as the first significant Komsomol construction project in eastern Siberia. The enterprise was known as Construction Number 125 in public and was kept secret at the time, rather than an aircraft factory. A residential settlement was constructed adjacent to it, which included housing, streets, a stadium, a club, stores, and kindergartens. On August 24, 1934, the plant was officially accepted after its equipment was effectively opened for a government inspection. August 24th was designated as the plant's traditional birthday, as 11 major factories were inaugurated on that day. In September of the same year, it was finally administratively integrated into the Soviet heavy industry system. Now, you have to admit, juggling 9 completely different engineering bureaus under one roof over 80-odd years is kind of wild. Stay with us, because right ahead, we are breaking down the exact military jet programs that are keeping the plant funded while the civilian side tries to ramp up. The Irkutsk plant acquired expertise in aircraft from 9 Soviet and Russian design bureaus over the course of several decades. Its production history encompassed transport aircraft such as the An-12 and An-24T, as well as the Ir-2, Il-4, Il-28, Tu-2, Tu-14, and Yak-28. In addition to manufacturing the B-200 amphibious aircraft and several experimental designs, the plant also participated in the production of the Su-27UB and built MiG-23UB and MiG-27 aircraft. This extensive production history has since transitioned into a separate industrial function. The modern Irkutsk plant is not solely aimed at maintaining legacy fighter production. It is also becoming a critical manufacturing center for Russia's ambitious plan to establish a domestically controlled civil aircraft production chain. Parallel production of the Su-30SM2 and Yak-130 military aircraft continues to be significant, as it ensures that the plant maintains its status as a major defense industrial enterprise and maintains an established workload. Simultaneously, the Yak-130M modernization and the MC-21 program are introducing new technological challenges and production requirements. As a result, the immediate task is both straightforward and challenging: to transform the accumulated manufacturing experience, new equipment, and upgraded facilities into a consistent flow of completed aircraft. Thus, the Irkutsk Aviation Plant is transitioning to a new phase at the age of 92. Its history spans nearly a century, during which time it has undergone significant changes in aircraft types and design bureaus. If you love deep dives like this, be sure to subscribe to Altitude Addicts for more aviation coverage. Presently, the plant is characterized by 18 aircraft in various phases of production and an MC-21 program that is becoming more active. The factory's ability to convert its production base into a consistent output of Russia's next generation of military and civil aircraft will be contingent upon the success of the current modernization initiative. We thank the people who have liked and shared the videos and subscribed to the channel. We also thank the people who have hyped the video